Hey, good afternoon. That's the end of the first day of the week. It was a good day of washing. Started out with ice on the roof, and then I ended up with the air conditioning on the way home because it was hot. Anyway, that's Florida for you. And it even might snow here this weekend for Christmas. It hasn't snowed here. I remember back in the 80s when I was walking home from work late at night when I worked as a bar back in the day when I was 18 years old. Anyway, it snowed on the way home when I was walking home. I remember that. But anyway, the Wash Tube University thing. Mike, the Fresh Rinse, put this channel together here on Facebook. I think it's cool. Had a guy named Jeff Sante this morning. He asked a question about a 225-gallon buffer tank, how to plumb it. I have the same exact tank, Jeff. I went ahead and put a film together for you. So this site is actually working well. It's for YouTubers to explain how to do stuff, and there's guys on here asking questions that do pressure washing or are going to start pressure washing. So kudos to you, Mike, for putting this together. It was a great idea, and hell, looks like I'm going to be one of the first guys to answer the question with a video today. All right, let's enjoy it, and by all means, let's get after it, all right? Good morning, Don here. It is Monday, and it is a little chilly down here in Florida. Look at that ice over there on my neighbor's roof, huh? But we're still going to be pressure washing no matter what. Okay, had a question on the Wash Tube channel on Facebook. How's it going, everybody? Mike, the Fresh Rinse. Good morning, man. Okay, I had a question. This is the buffer tank in question right here. Okay, now everything is plumbed. Here's my filters. Okay, and I have water supply for machine B on this side of the trailer. And this is an 8-gallon a minute IGX 800. And then the other side is plumbed over there with a bulkhead fitting, runs to the filter, goes right into the pump, and then it comes out of the pump from underneath here. Runs in, back out, cools everything off. Okay, and then we have a 1/2-inch supply line coming out into this valve system here, because I have 2 sets of loaders. This is for my when I run 2 machines at once. But anyway, I'm getting off your plumbing questions. Okay, now the return lines are from the loader, these orange hoses. So when you're in an idle, your machine washes right on through, circulates right through the buffer tank. We have 4 lines because we have 4 loaders. The other 2 loaders are back here. These loaders are to run the 3/8. These loaders here are to run the 1/2-inch when I run both machines at once. Okay, all right, let's go around here. Now I have a Zeta 40P. Okay, and if you look down here, it's plumbed into the bulkhead down there. Okay, now this is my dump valve for cleaning out my proportioner system. So there's a chiller hose that runs into the tank out this side. Keep everything cooled off while we're running. All right, let's go around this side. Now we have water supply line filters going into the top of your tank up here. Okay, there's your hose reels over there. So we'll go back on this side. Hose reel number 1 has 100 foot on it, and hose reel number 2 has 150 foot, and you can see that they run over there to the buffer tank. Okay, this is my valve system for chlorine. All right, right now it's ready to take chlorine out of those two tanks over there, and those are hooked up to my proportioner. So whenever I want to run chlorine, I just go ahead and turn the chlorine on. It's always in the water, 100%. But that should explain it to you, man. Go ahead and pull the trigger on that. Make sure you get some bulkhead fittings, and you just put them right here. Now, this one here is to empty my tank. You got a stainless steel valve here, and that's another bulkhead fitting just on the other side. Then I just dump water by dumping my valve. All right, pretty simple. All right, man. Today we got a 2-story house wash with some extra cement. That's my first job this morning. It's gonna be it's gonna get to 72 degrees today, so it's not gonna be that bad. I just got a chilly start this morning. The van's nice and toasty. I do need to check my gas, see if I got enough gas to do this first job. And the second job is going to be a larger size driveway, it looks like. So we're good. Got a nice ticket to start out Monday. Tomorrow we got a nice house wash for Century 21. And then I have another regular repeat customer, third job, house wash. Wednesday, got a mobile home. Got another house plus the fence. Thursday, we got a 2-story. We got house and driveway, and then another driveway. And then Friday, my last day, have a house and pool wash. So it's going to be a pretty easy week this week. And then I'm off right after that. I got to go get my 2 front tires, new tires on the front, because I got a big old giant bolt last Monday to start the day out with. And that'll be a wrap. Then I'm off until January 2nd, and I'm already booked for the whole first week in January. All right, things are rocking and rolling. Happy holidays, and let's get after it. Hey, this is the buffer tank plumbing continued. I showed you a lot of stuff there, but I didn't explain the importance of this. Okay, now the water comes in, then it comes out, just circulates. Okay, it comes out of this 1/2-inch line, goes over to this valve. Okay, now if I turn this valve down, then we're going to feed 1/2 inch right out here. Okay, and I have 2 nipples here for both valves, so I have a jumper that jumps down into one line. Okay, so when I do this, it shuts this off. So I'm in this position right now. The gray line comes out and it goes down to that loader down there. So if I shut it off, this is the gray line. This is the 1/2 inch line that comes in, out from the pump over there, comes all the way over to here, to this valve system. Right now it's running into here, and it's going down here, and it's going all the way down to this loader right here. That's loader A. This is loader B. That's the machine we're using today. This is B. Okay, hopefully that explains the rest of it to you, and hopefully you'll be getting that buffer tank and get yourself some bulkheads and get her hooked up. All right, like I always say, get after it. All right, and here we are at another episode of As the Pump Turns. And wow, look at this, $2.95. Well, at least it's below $3. That's all you can say, right? All right, let's get after it. All right, Don here from Super Blast. Going to do a little downstream talk this morning. A little bit of class, free class always at Super Blast. All right, this is the house right here. So what we're going to do, there's the blue hose. The line's already out. The water's hooked up straight ahead. And what you always want to do is you want to line your truck up and your trailer and your hose reel up with the job. Okay, so the water source is right there, and I got my line running straight through the back. I'm going to start on that side of the house in the back, SH everything all the way around the other side. Then we're going to start rinsing it back. Then we're going to get the mini Mondu out and do the concrete out front. All right, okay, this is going to be your loader right here, and you always soak your injector in a bucket of water right here. Okay, all right, let's get it hooked up, and then we'll get to work. Okay, first thing you do is get the injector out of the water. We got some cold weather here, so everything's kind of stiff this morning. Get everything hooked up. My SH tank is all the way over here. We're running sticky icky today. Pine. Oh yeah, it smells beautiful. Alright, here we go. Always put your cap in the box so you don't lose it. If you get distracted by your customer or what have you and the lock's already unlocked on the mini Mondu, that's good. Alright, you're all hooked up. We got 200 feet of line peeled off this morning. We are ready to go to work. Okay, how this works, soap tips. These are soap tips. This is going to turn the soap on. These are rinse tips. They're going to shut the soap off. If you want to use a downstream injector bypass with a remote, you can do that as well. It works both ways. Whatever you prefer to do, whatever works best for you will work. All right, let's get after it. And one more thing before we get started. Always wear your safety glasses. All right, let's go. Okay, let's have a look at the job. We got a lot of mold growing on the outside here. Got a lot of mold growing up on this side over here. So we're going to start by getting this all taken care of. You can get the gate open. There we go. And that's good right there, just like that. So we'll get all this out here as well. This driveway is pretty good size. You can see all the mold up on this side as well. And right there along that chimney. The rest of it is to the south, so it stays pretty good. So we'll get this out of the way here in a minute. We'll just move that as we go. All right, we're going to start right here. Work our way around. And we got this green in the screen there. See that green? I see it. Going to go in there and get that cleaned out as well. All right, let's get started. Get after it. Let's have a look. All the cement's nice and clean. The side of the house up there is mold free. Although I do see just a little bit more at the very bottom there. We're going to hit that again real quick. Got this all done out here. Looks great. There's no mold out here whatsoever. What the heck happened there, huh? Actually, that's just a shadow. I don't see it now. All right, we're good. All that came out really good. Everything looks nice and shiny. Now we're going to venture our way out front. I do see some green in the screen here. These are old screens. Extremely old. So, see that? I'm just going to come back and I'm going to spray some straight stuff on them screens because they don't want to replace them right at this moment. I don't blame them. Prices are up. So let's go ahead and bring this out here. We'll go ahead and go back and look at that at the end of the job, just to show you that that will take care of the problem. Now we got the front of this house, which is really cool. I like the layout. It's unique. All right, we'll be back. I want you to take a look at this. You see that? See those screens? Now you see white, right? Well, white means one thing. That means that the mold got killed when I sprayed it with the straight SH. Now we'll be able to clean the screen up, and that green will be gone out of the screen. The customer will be happy. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, it kind of like turned the screens white instead of green. Those are some old screens. They're just gonna have to be replaced. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. Got some more mold sitting right up there. Let's see it on the corner there. All this mold is gone. We have mold here, it's going away. It's really cold out this morning, so yeah, it's got to dwell a little bit more up there as well. We'll let that sit up there and dwell while we're getting this driveway pumped out with the mini Mondu. And I will spray some more SH right there. You can see it right there to the right of the window, towards the edge of the building. But we'll take care of that, won't we? All right, let's get after it. All right, I'm finishing up over there beside the house there in the garage. We'll be right back for the satisfying rooms. All right, let's have a look at the place. Looks really, really good. All the mold come off the sides. Just had to let it dwell a little longer. All that mold that was right there. Place looks squeaky clean. Driveway came out really nice. All the cement over here underneath the gutter, side of the house. Just got to put this back where it was. This way we won't disturb what they got going on here. There you go. That holds that up. All right, this job came out nice. And that's going to be a wrap for today. The first part of today, that is. We got another 3-car driveway to get after. But that's a really nice looking job right there. That's a really nice looking rig. Let's get after it. Okay, let's talk about what you got to do when you tear the job down. Okay, you got to rinse the lines out. Very important. So, watch all the SH that comes out of this tube here. I do believe you can see that, right? There you go. Now watch. Now that's all coming out of your line. You don't want to ever leave that sitting in there, because it's just going to destroy the metal casing in there. If it sits in there, you know, you do a job and then you don't do anything for 3 days, that's not good. I work every day and I still got to rinse it out after every job. Okay, now you see the stick laying over there in the street, over there, that has to be rinsed out as well. Watch. Come out. There it is. There you have it. That's all in your line right there that you were using to dip down in the SH tank. So I always say keep the injector in a bucket of water. If you don't rinse that line out, what are you doing? You're putting SH in the clean water. You're supposed to be soaking it in. Alright, and then while this is happening as well, while you're doing this, I got water draining out of the tank to get me to where I need to be here. That's going to be good. I just got to go about 5 miles to the next job. So I'll travel with 150 gallons while this is finishing the rinse. Alright, and notice I got everything right there reeled in so it comes right to the truck. Okay? Get yourself some hose reels. They work really well, huh? Here we go. Yeah, get some electric hose reels so you can save your shoulders and your arms. I know you're young and all, but trust me, I'm 64, so and I still got a lot of gas in the tank. I'll be pressure washing for another 5 years, I'm sure. I'm 70, I'm sure. And I'll still be bouncing off the wall, hopefully. You know? You never know what's going to happen. Your hoses up nice and neat. I see a lot of you guys with the spaghetti mess on the reels. It's not that hard to do, just keep it in line. You're only as good as you look sometimes, some people. Try not to trip yourself, huh? Yeah, it's just as that easy, right? You get these little clip-ons. Bing, bang, boom, right? Put this right back in the bucket. All right, now you're all set and you're ready to go to the next job. Easy as that. What's that? Oh, get after it. Hey, job number 2. It's got a little dirt and grime on it. You see I got my hose. It's running up to the front door there. So we're going to start with the SH application with the sticky, icky pines going to be on there. And it's going to smell really good. And it's going to penetrate this concrete, and it's going to make things loosen up a little bit. After we get done doing that, then we're going to come on over here, and we're going to turn the machine off, of course. Then we're going to unhook the injector after I pull it from the tank, and we're going to get that extra gallon a minute by unhooking the injector. I know if I had a downstream injector bypass, I'd be able to go like this and blah 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 blah. I just had to do that, man. All right, let's get after it. Let's take a look. Looking good. All we gotta do now is the satisfying rinse. And that'll be a wrap for today. Hey, you know what? When I was talking about taxes the other day, I left a really big important factor out. Mileage. Keep a logbook of your mileage. I have invoices, I handwrite them. But every day when I leave to go do a job, I record the mileage. You have to. Then you get 64 cents a mile, man. It's a write-off. Keep track of the mileage. Don't guess it. They came after me once. I'm lucky I have an accountant. He knew how to get me out of it. Don't go round and round with the IRS. Keep a logbook, but very important, keep track of your miles. You're gonna go pick up SH? Those are miles. You're gonna go get maintenance? Those are miles. You're gonna go do a job? Those are the miles. Times 2, you know, round trip. Get after it. All right, let's have a look. Look at that. Looks really good over there. Sidewalks look good. The rig's looking good. Gotta do a dummy check before you leave. I'm letting some water drain out of there and rinse my hose. You got everything soaking down in there. Always put the injector, do the dummy check. Caps are all on. Locks on. Keep everything in place. Toolbox is locked. All right, all we gotta do now is drain a little bit more water out of here and reel everything in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, get after it. Man, I just had to come back with just one more note for everybody. You know, this morning I was showing everybody ice on my neighbor's roof. Cold, cold, cold. Sweatpants, 2 sweatshirts, pair of shorts, and a t-shirt. Socks up to my knees. Now I'm driving down the road with my air conditioner on. Welcome to Florida, fellas. Anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you. But we are going to have record cold here on Christmas weekend, so it might even snow here in Florida, they're saying. That'd be kind of cool, huh? All right, that's all I got for you. Let's get after it. All right, I got me 175 gallons of water in the tank. Now I'm better known as Juan Valdez. All right, let's go look at this little porch, all right? Let's get after it. Well, here I am getting ready to vacate Ameritech, and what do we do here at Ameritech?
Get after it!
Get after it!